Hey everybody, welcome back to Farming Simulator 22. We are on the PC server on Ballyspring. So I just wanted to do a quick video showcasing this off and inviting anyone that wants to join in. But before I do that, quickly, I just want to give a massive shout out to G-Portal. Without G-Portal, this wouldn't be possible. You supplied this server for me to obviously allow everyone from my channel and my fans to join together and play on Farming Simulator, so massive shout out to G-Portal. If you are interested in getting your own dedicated server to play on Farming Simulator, please check out the link in the video description. 10% off by using my code. I highly recommend it. I've got 3 servers now running through G-Portal, and each one is brilliantly fun. And I have to be honest as well, I did have a problem with one of my servers, and I contacted support, and straight away they got back to me, sorted it out. So if for assistance and for troubleshooting, they are spot on with it. And this problem I had only lasted for like an hour, maybe 2, and they sorted it out straight away for me. So I honestly can highly recommend G-Portal. Definitely check out the link in the video description. Right, so let's get to this then. I'm actually going to steal one of these tractors. We're going to be doing a big forage harvest. Now, to be honest, we've set this up on the 6th of January. So, well, we were setting up before the 6th of January, so it was quite some time ago, but we were having a few issues with some lag. Now, obviously, we've got a PC server, so you can imagine that we're running a lot, and I mean a lot of mods. So that didn't help, and we were just trying to troubleshoot, basically. Got with G-Portal, sorted the problem out, and now we're finally running. So I'm glad to get this video out there now. Yeah, just get it out to anyone that's interested. Join in. We're playing a realistic server, so yeah, we're trying to be as realistic as possible. No super strength, no auto load, everything is manual loading, all that kind of stuff. So if you're into that kind of play style, please join in, because yeah, it's definitely so far going really well. There's been a lot of players active on this server since it launched on the 6th, and yeah, my Discord has been busy as hell with people that are playing and enjoying it at the same time. So yeah, please do join in if you want to. We actually set this up for like, I think it was like summertime, maybe around spring, and since then you can see we're in January, so it's a bit of a weird month to do forage harvesting in. But that's just because of the fact we needed to sort out our issues that we were having. So the fields have actually been mown for quite some time, and then we've had to re-mow them again. And I think a bit of grass is growing back through. So yeah, it's been delayed. It has, but like I said, it's going now. We're doing fine. We haven't got much lag. There's just the normal amount of lag that you'd expect on a multiplayer server when it launches. But yeah, this is looking pretty good so far. Pretty good. Tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to just pull over here. I'm just going to quickly pull over here so I can give you a bit of a rundown of the server. So if you're interested in joining, you can know what's going on. So let's have a quick look. I think the best thing to do is show you some of the mods we've got. We've got invoice mods on. So people are invoicing other farms to obviously pay them for each other for any work they do. So we've got it realistic in that regards, where you can do a bit of work, you can get paid for it. Also, big shout out to Leroy, who's basically set up a contracting service. So on the server, he's got machines that you can hire off him, and he'll send you an invoice. I think he's doing like daily rates. There's things like that going on, which is really cool. If I just have a quick look, we've got precision farming running at the moment. You can see we've got the advanced loan system, field calculator mod. There's a lot of mods on here. So if you're expecting a server that's not running too many mods, this probably isn't the right place, because we're running a fair few mods. I think we recommend downloading from the server link in the Discord the mods required, because we've done some custom edits, just some XML edits of like the Maze Plus feed additions. We've also edited the XML of the mud mod for the Mac, because we wanted it to be a bit more realistic, so less mud, which actually is better in the long run. We've also done a few other things just to customize and make things a bit more realistic, like we're using the lumberjack mod but without the super strength included. So we had to do a few little edits to that kind of stuff just so it is a realistic server. Now we are syncing up. I think someone's probably joined in. Like I said, this is last minute that we're recording this, just because I know it was supposed to go on the 6th. When it launched on the 6th, I had a full server, 16 people. I think this is probably like 15 minutes notice, maybe half an hour notice, and we're at 10, so this is probably the 11th person joining in. So we might get a few people joining in as we're going along. But a big shout out to players like Ash that I don't think are on right now. Ash spent hundreds and hundreds of hours on the crossplay server, and he's probably done the exact same on this. Shout out to Leroy, shout out to Warwick Dog and to Dushan for setting up this server. Without them two, I'd be lost, and I truly am grateful for the help for the helping hand they've given me. And shout out to Rage Rhino as well for in the server setting up all the bots, so it's linked in the Discord server. And again, shout out to Brody Guy for moderating and doing his admin work as always. Be lost without everyone that's involved. So big shout out to everyone. Definitely come and join, because like I said, it's a big community effort. The one thing I will say, and I'm proud of with this Discord, is everyone helps each other. Doesn't matter how much you've played FS, doesn't matter how many questions you've got. You can't be too good and you can't not know enough. We'll support anyone. Even if you're brand new to the game, come join in, have some fun. You're welcome. There's no restrictions. I think the only mod restriction we've got is a DLC. So we have got one DLC requirement. So you need to make sure you've got the premium expansion to play on the server. That's the only DLC that we've added in. The rest are all just mods. So if you haven't got the premium DLC, unfortunately you won't be able to join. But we tried to pick one DLC that we think that everyone likes and is popular, but also, the majority of people own. And the premium expansion was a really good expansion, so we decided that's probably the best option. Well, that's perfect timing. Look, sync back in. So let's have a look at this map, because you can see what we've done. So there's a lot of rules within the server. Not too many rules where it's just overwhelming, you can't follow it, but basically we've got one main rule, which is play realistic, and also each farm is already set up with the land they own. Now, it is forbidden to buy land, and the reason we've done that is because we've already got a lot of farms set up, and they're all named after the characters of the farmhand. So as you can see, we've got the bank that we're currently in, and that's just so we've got someone that's got a lot of money just for support. If anything goes wrong, say we had to remove a mod and we need to reimburse players, we do it that way. Also, the bank is what's obviously doing this Forage Harvest now, so any big ideas, big videos we have, we're going to do them on the bank, so then we can share the money out that's made from that to all the other farms. But you can see we've got George's farm, Jerry's farm, Keith's farm, Beanie's farm, Ross's farm, Tony's farm, Kevin's, Holly's, Brixie, Mick, and Susanna. Now, all these farms, like I said, are set up with land that's already been pre-purchased at the start, and no one can expand out. Now, we've left the other fields free because we want people to still have a chance to do contracts, because we're obviously fixed in time. So one farm might have done all its jobs, so it really wants to progress to the next day, but a few other farms are behind. But what I've noticed, again, it's a big shout out to everyone that plays on it, is they all help each other out. So if someone's struggling, running behind, needs an helping hand, they ask for help, invoice that player for working on their farm and so on. But if you're also waiting, it gives you the option to do some contracts. So that's the kind of style. Now, these farms aren't technically owned by one person. Like, you might see that Noel's got a farm, for example, because Noel plays quite a lot. I think he's set up one that says, so Beanie's farm, aka Noel's. Now, Noel's pretty much managing that farm, but anyone can join in. Anyone can join his farm. More the merrier. He'll help him out. And eventually, the more you play, we've got a role within the Discord server, which is technically the farm manager kind of role. So you'd have a FS22 multiplayer role, and as soon as you get that role, we know that you've played quite a lot. We can trust you to make decisions of buying and selling. So you kind of earn the right as you play a bit more. Now, I think that's the best way to do it, and just so someone that doesn't just come in and just start selling a load of stuff that someone probably didn't want them to do, we try and do it like a collective decision. So that's pretty much the gist of it so far. Hopefully giving you a good rundown of it. Let's have a look at the chat menu, because so Jerry's the one who joined, so that's all right. So where's Shaw going now? Now that we're actually back in the game, where's the next field? Because we can follow Shaw and be the first one on the cart. No, I think we've got, like, at the start, we had over, 20 fields. I think there was about 6 already pre-prepped, so that's mowed and rowed. And then we had a few more that have been mowed that needed rowing, and then a few that just need mowing as well. So there's a lot. We should have a lot of options. It's just a strange one because of the time of the year. January, doing forage harvesting. It's interesting in itself. Come on, Reno, you can do this. Bit of mud scraping us down here. You take a bit of a running start for this. Come on. There you go. We got through that. Now I need to try and sync up the speed of this. I think he's probably going to be running about 8 or 9, maybe 6 miles an hour between that anyway. So let's try 8. I think we're just about syncing up with him there. It's close here. This probably gone on the wrong side of this. Oh, someone else has joined. Lean is joining. I think that's actually Ash's partner. So, yeah, Ash's plays a lot, but also Lena plays a lot as well. We've actually got Shaw's missus and Shaw playing. So there's a lot of couples playing. It seems like, yeah, it's something we do together. And I think me and Beanie have also played as well on the last one. So we did join in together on the crossplay. So, yeah, it seems like it's a couple server. There we go, we're back in it, we're back in the game. Now, some people, it depends on your internet, that can take quite some time to kind of jump in. Come on. Bit slow. I mean, we have gone for realistic kind of equipment, so you'd see on a map like this in Ireland, nothing too big, obviously. I think he is running about 9. Just trying to match his speed, and I don't think we've got the mod on that automatically matches speeds. We are very close here. There we go. I'll give him a bit of a beat to let him know. Now, obviously, Shaw is waiting for an ex-Carter, and I don't know. Yeah, we've got someone pulling in. We've also got 2 people in the field over there that are just sitting. Yeah, they're just sitting about. So, don't really want to drive over these roads too much, but I don't want to come in too far when that person's obviously driving in. So let's let Leroy carry on. Now, I didn't even have time to set up my steering wheel, so I'm actually using my controller as well. We have got a good mixture of tractors. Now, do you know, I actually swapped out the Renault as well, because the Renault's got the most horsepower. So I had a sneaky little look, and I noticed the Massey, no, sorry, the case it was, had about 160, 170, I think it was. But this had 190, so I've actually got the most powerful tractor here. Now, I did want to get George's old Ford, like, well, George's got it in nice nick, which is what's Mrs. Shaw's driving in right now. But it only had about 150, so I thought, do you know what? To make my life a bit easier, I'm going to jump in this. I bet Broder guy cuts me off. Yeah. Every time. We're going to race him. See if he's going to not like the fact that he's unlucky. Come on, we can do it. Tractor racing in Ballyspring, and I said it was a realistic server. I think you might have a better top end. There you go, I got that on recording, so you saw that I jackknifed it right. I did a nice little drift around the corner, but he struggled. You might be stuck now. If I've done that, I apologise, but it was worth it. Hey up, super strength enabled by Broder guys. So yeah, I think we should. I got him stuck there. So let's just drop this in here. We've got obviously plenty of bunkers over here. I think 6 is doing the honours of compacting at the moment, or pushing up as well. I'm so glad I got that on video of me winning that race there. I mean, he'll probably say that I cut him off, but no, I don't think I did. I think that was more him than me. I wasn't faffing, he was. Right, we'll push it up. It looks like he's done a cracking job there, so we're going to just put it in the middle then. Now, these trailers, as you can see, only hold 14,500 litres. Now, if Broder guy can actually reverse this in, I will take my hat off for him. Come on. You can go either side of us here, mate. I know you can. You can do it. No, he's going to aim for me. What was that? I'm trying to say it was a realistic server. I could have done that. I'm just going to say that now. God, there's some horns on them Valtras. Definitely, the Valtras have got nice horns. Kind of think ours is just a tiny little, kind of like scooter horn. But yeah, this is honestly, I'm enjoying it. I played the other night just for a bit of fun when I got a bit of free time, and it was really good. I was helping out Brixie's farm. Whee, I've just hit that. Got distracted. Yeah, I was helping out Brixie's farm, and I did quite a bit of mowing as well, and it was good. And I think I've noticed some people are playing proper where they don't want to take out any loans. Other people are taking out loans and then obviously using the advanced loan mod or the enhanced loan system mod, which is definitely a more in-depth way of doing it. I use that quite a lot in my single player, so you actually pay interest. So I do like that mod. So yeah, there's a different collection of the playstyles, definitely. Even though we're all trying to play realistic, there is a good collection, or selection, should I say. So if you want to join a farm that's trying to be as realistic as possible, or you want to try and join a farm that's taking no debt out and just doing that. I know Broder Guy's doing that at the moment. He's got no debt at all. Noel on the wrong side of the road. Honestly, this is a realistic server. Do you know what? I give credit to Mrs. Shaw. She plays more realistic. Much better than any of us. I'll tell you that now. Right, so I think Shaw's waiting, but we are back now. The only thing that's slowing me down at the moment is this mud, so I'm going to try and fly in here, not slow down. See if I can avoid it a little bit. Now, I've kept it in 9 miles an hour as well, because I think that was probably where it was working. Let's try 8 because I seem to be gaining a little bit. Now, I could just ask in chat. Right, so let's have a look at this mess then that's going on here. And them two got caught up in each other, definitely. But we had to use a bit of super strength again. Now, if Leroy's turning over here, or is he going up to... Yeah, he's going up. That's good then. How many people are going to cross the road? We're alright, let's go, keep going. Now I wish I had my my steering wheel set up for this, but it was just too short a notice. I had a few issues with my internet. I'm a PlusNet customer, and I don't know if you know, but we had a massive outage in the PlusNet. So yeah, it was a bit of bad time, and I thought it was going to get called off again this video. Luckily got there in the end. I think I did alright there. See, if that was Brody Guy, he would have hit us both somehow. I'm pretty happy with that. The bunker's not filling up that much. Just goes to show these small trailers really aren't the easiest to cart with. You need multiple people carting, and I think currently we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, probably like 6 people carting. So that is a fair few. But I think now is the perfect time to get out. Let's check out what everyone's getting on and do a bit of a montage.
Is this some kind of miracle we didn't see? Even if we're apart, we're getting burned by this first degree. Getting close, but I'm still stuck in the underground. I can't help but falling into settle down. I can tell by the look in your eyes, you're not ready.
so welcome back. Thought I'd do a bit of a montage, and we have joined in. So it is 6 miles an hour. So it's good to know that it is 6 miles an hour. I think the problem is a bit of a lag, and then I thought it was getting faster than that. It is 6. So that's good to know for when we do a bit more karting. It seems like everyone's working well together. It made me laugh in that montage. Bro, the guy was doing, instead of just waiting for the carter, he basically jumped out the harvester, then back into the carter, and he was doing both of them in one go, which is it's just bro, the guy in a nutshell, that is. So we've got Jerry here when he's full. It looks like Noel's turned up as well to help out, which is good. I think the only issue is it's a lot of work because of the amount that these trailers hold, but it is realistic. This is the size that 4D set them, so it's got to be realistic to that. And yeah, just a lot of people carting is what's needed, but I think we're doing well. We've got obviously 2 forage harvesters. Don't get me wrong, there's been times when we've been stop-starting, so it's good to, like, I've been quite lucky really since I've started doing this forage harvesting, because I feel like yeah, I feel like we haven't had a stop, have we, once really, just for a few seconds. That's about it. Now, Noel, just so you know, for anyone's watching the video, long time fan of the channel, big fan of the channel, massive respect for Noel. I feel like I know him quite well now from multiplayer servers, but he has been playing on the first multiplayer server I pretty much did. I think was FS19. He was on that as well. So big shout out to Noel for that. But now he hates John Deere's though. Like, for some reason, got a big passion about not liking John Deere's, which is crazy really when you think about it. I'll let him sort himself out, because the turn on this then was not very good at all. There we go, buddy. I'm back online for you. But yeah, he's not a fan at all of John Deere's. So yeah, if you're a big John Deere fan, go tell Noel why he's wrong. Right, welcome back. I've done a bit of a jump cut, and I've been keeping myself busy in this forage harvest. I've actually done, I think this would be like, I did 2 total fields by the end of this, but then I've also done a bit of the third one. So yeah, not doing too bad. I think when I finish this one, I think we're going to just cut down to 1 forage harvester. But what I've actually been trying to do is try and be realistic. So yeah, I've been putting on my beacons when I need a carter, and turn it off, and yeah, just trying my best to be realistic as much as possible with it being the server. But obviously we're having a few little glitches because we're all bloody playing at the end of the day. We're not perfect, so I've seen a few collisions, seen a few things that I'm calling out bro guy for intentional collisions. Which I wouldn't be surprised about anyway. But it's been fun. I've been playing for an hour and 20 minutes, and you know what, I have to say Ballyspring is a blinding map. Like, what they've done as well, the 2.0 kind of version of the map is outstanding. It really is. It's a big improvement. They've extended it out quite a bit, so there's a lot more space, bigger farms, perfect for a multiplayer now, especially if you want to do multiple farms on the multiplayer. So yeah, full credit to the guys at Agri and 4D Modding as well, because yeah, they've really done a cracking job with this. But yeah, I think after this one we'll stick to 1. I don't know if I'm going to carry on with the forage harvest. I don't know if I'll do a bit of carting, but I'll find out definitely. So Spock's joined. I think that might be Aaron. And yeah, he's going to grab a trailer and get him field 20. Come and help out, mate. Definitely. Come and help out, buddy. To be honest, it's actually got better. I think when I started, I noticed that there was a few gaps. So I used to get like a flurry of probably 3 people, one after another, whilst I was obviously doing the forage harvesting. And then there's like a gap. So I was finding it a good point to just go nosy about for like a couple of minutes just to see what everyone's getting on with as they were travelling, obviously putting it into the bunker and then travelling back. So it's actually been a nice flow to it. I think the guys out in the other field to the north, there's a few selections. I don't know if you can just see them travelling. Them guys have got to go a bit further distance, so I think there's a bigger wait for the Forage Harvester over there. So I think that's why we're going to switch to one Forage Harvester when this is done. Because then, obviously, we've got all them carting to that longer distance. Yeah, switching over to Jerry now. As you can imagine, Jerry went on Jerry's farm, but we don't call him Batman. We don't call him Batman, but I think I might start calling him Batman from now on. Just for the fun of it. So 2 more rows after this. I have been skipping a row in between because I found with this Forage Harvester, the turn on it, even though it's got rear wheel turn in, it's not perfect. It's definitely not the best. It's got quite a wide turning angle. That was me fully locked on, so skipping a row ended up being like the perfect thing for it. And I think also for the guys with the trailers, it makes it a little bit easier for them. So definitely skipping a row is the way to go. And I'm a poet, and I didn't even know it. So I think Jerry and Shaw there should definitely finish this off. Jerry's probably going to get on, but like, yeah, Shaw's going to take the last amount of this field. And then I think I'll go park this Forage Harvester up, so leaving it out in the field. And then we can go switch into the other one if needed, or whoever's driving that can carry on. I did like this angle as well. It's really nice to drive when you can lean forward, check the row that you're in, and as you can see, wait for Shaw to come. Because he's going uphill, I need to move just to give him an helping hand so he doesn't have to slow down. Should be nice and easy for him though. Trailer's empty. Let's go out just for the turn. But yeah, it's working really well. And everyone, down to a T, have been spot on with this so far. I've not seen, one player struggle. We all work really well together. And that's the whole point of a multiplayer server. Definitely. I've always found that these kind of jobs are just made for the multiplayer servers. I mean, getting a group of friends, a group of like-minded players together. I've always wanted to do a potato harvest challenge with like 16 players or as many that join in, and everyone's got, so basically it's all planted. We have toppers, but there's probably like 15, 14 harvesters, and they've all got like a 2 meter width, so there's loads just in a line, and we all synced up going across the field. It always reminds me of that intro. I think it was the intro to FS19 where there was 3 cotton harvesters lined up together, and I always thought we could do that but with a potato challenge, because no one enjoys doing potatoes, especially with them 2 meter 1 meter capacity. No chance. So yeah, I think that'd be a pretty decent challenge to set. You never know, that might be a future thing on Ballysprings. Could get a massive field together. And yeah, it should be good. Right, so let's finish up this field. I'm not going to pick them bits up. I imagine it's not going to make too much of a difference. Still doesn't feel right doing forage harvesting though in January with frost on the grass. But that's the, getting everything set up with the custom features that we've already got on this playthrough. I think that's what that was. Right, so let's give him the nod. Let Noel go back. He'll find another forage harvester, I guess. And, or he might just go straight back, because I'm going to go part this up, definitely. So I'll lead the way. Now, there is bits that I could pick up, but I just don't think it's going to be worth it for the little amount it is. Now, I think I've done a pretty decent job with the 2 fields that I did, and I finished off this field, did that one over there, and then that big one there. So I've actually done like 3 fields. Whoa, bloody hell, that got some drift on that then. It's these January conditions. Need to go clean as well with all this mud. Right, so let's go and part this up. We'll take a bit of a recap, see how they're getting on with the bunker, and then, yeah, see if anyone needs anything else. But I think these fields... Oh, done this side. I think it's just north now. There's a few more left. Not many, though. Definitely not many. Right, so I've parked it up. Let's take a look at this bunker. Hey, look at that. We've got a little bit of spillage on that side, but I think that's just the way the bunker's working. But apart from that, that is spot on. That is pretty impressive. I think we should be happy with that, the amount that we've taken from that. I mean, for the... You got to think how many trips this is. Let's have a look at the F1 menu just to see. Yeah, 770,000 litres in there. Now, think of the fact we've been carting in 14,000 litre trailers. That is a shed ton. And I think that might be my carter, so I might actually crack on with this from that point. Let's just check that someone... Yeah, we've got some forage harvester here. Definitely out that way. Let's just go take a bit of a fly around, just see if we can figure out how many fields there is. So we've got one field there. It's quite a long field. We've got 1, 2 there, and I think they are the banks. We've also got a lot up there. I don't know if they're farms, though. Don't know if they're from the farms. There's only one way to find out. So, them 255 is definitely part of the bank. So you got 4893. To be honest, I think they're also fields to be collected. So 145, 146, 147. I also think them 3 over there are. There's a lot to do. Now I don't know how many we're going to do. But we've got quite a few people here. Now I'm going to get out and help 6 then. So I'm going to jump back into this thing and get cracking. Let's go help some people, eh? Right, welcome back to the final stages of this. It has been madness, but we're getting there. We decided just to try and fill up the one bunker, and the finishing loads we're just bringing in. And I think he's picked up his own trailer and tractor Leroy has, which is a nice massive Ferguson, that is. Some nice rims on it, but yeah. So we're compacting now. You can see Reddy Guy and Dwarrick Dog are right on top using the wheel loaders. Well, they've got dual wheels on them as well, front and back. And you've got a few compacting at the bottom. I don't think there's much space, but we can check the F1 menu just to see where we're at. I mean, they're at 24%, so you can see that it's going to take quite some time. Yeah, they're definitely going to need quite a bit going on here. You can see that it's not really doing much, is it? It's still at 24%. So yeah, that is a big task, let's be honest. Big task. I'm actually going to just carry on doing what I was doing, which is I've got an easy job. I'm just moving everything around. Everyone parked them forwards in, so I reverse parked in just because I think it looks a bit tidier. And that's about it. That's about it. So as soon as it's compacted, we can sheet up. And then what we're going to actually do with this, I think the plan is the bank is going to basically sell it all. And then with the money, we're going to split it between all farms that have taken part and helped out. Because, you know, that's what it's about, really. It's coming together, kind of trying to make a load of money collectively as a team. And I've enjoyed it. It's a bit of a weird one just because of the fact it's January. And, yeah, we're doing... you know, a forage harvest in January from grass that's pretty much been sitting out in the field for like months on end. So probably won't make the best silage in the world, but it'll still sell at the same price and we can make a load of money. So I'll cut back in when this has got there, when they've finished off working hard, getting it over the finish line. Shouldn't be too long, should it? Yeah, we're going up 29%. It'll get there. Right, there we go. Job done. Look, fully compacted. A full bunker, and it is a big bunker as well, so it's, you know, it's a fair amount. I mean, we have missed a little bit at the end, but that's just a bit of a pain just to get back in. But I think overall that's pretty good. Can't go wrong with that at all. So I just want to thank everybody that's taken part. Let's go through everyone's name, but I'll do it in the menu just so I definitely don't miss anyone out. So let's go. So we got Brody Guy, Spark, Swamp Fox, Jerry, Noel, Leroy, Six, Dwarrick Dog, Mrs. Shaw, Number One Shaw, and Scrooge McUnicorn. Big shout out to everyone that's not also in here, Ash and William as well. So yeah, thank you very much for everyone that's taking part. If you are interested in getting onto this server, link in the video description to my Discord. Please join in. Big shout out to G Portal. But on that note, I am going to leave the video there. So thanks for watching. Really do appreciate it. Hopefully you've enjoyed the video. Please give it a thumbs up if you have. And if you're new, don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more videos just like this one on Farming Simulator.